Are you struggling to speaking English without making too many mistakes, or do you focus too much on accuracy, or and end up speaking too slowly? By the end of this video, you will then know how to balance both and find your optimal speaking pace. Yes, some boys and girls, welcome to another video, another day, and I hope that everyone's day is making and happening great. And I would like to mention you for about I just had both a new microphone, you can hear me a more clearly, and the more quality sounds that and for input. Just nevertheless, just today's topic is how to speaking English. Likewise, I do now because of the mother tongue is not in English. I'm a Turkish man, and so how did I improve my English and accuracy and fluency in both ways? Let's break it down together. The first and foremost, that's just starting with the understanding wholly the fluency versus accuracy. Just so people have just have the controversial in the between them. Just some people are just prioritize them and just fluency and accuracy them, but these are the both of one is need to be a more progression is entailing the more the keening on to put more effort to make it happen. So it could be a seamlessly is not very acquired important things that but as if I do just coming the fluency thing is the speaking smoothly and quickly and naturally. And so even if there is a small mistakes that could be happen between that you just speaking these are conversations, these are the talkings. So the accuracy is thing that using correct grammar, vocabulary, and pronunciation, even if it is to slow you down of your between your conversation. So the between the common struggles the people who is speaking English around the world. So the some learners are at speaking fluently, but it's making too many mistakes about, and maybe listeners after that you hear that him or her is speaking, it's just listeners might under misunderstanding, or the others speak accurately but too slowly, and these conversations became no unnatural thing. And that is the mixing of a diversity thing is that is make you to cause more trouble about understanding holy sentences, and this comprehend that these two think about between fluency and accuracy is quite important. On the data note, it is worth exploring is the how to the balance of the is important. So why the balance is important between the things and the fluency and accuracy, so that so it is the foster the things that you had, and the balance between a having a conversation or just a had you just listen to native speakers prioritizing fluency in a conversation, and also but also the maintaining a reasonable that level of accuracy that you're hearing and over time. If you focus on not only an accuracy, and you may become hesitant and overthinking your words, so they just it come up again in your mind, and just you come up with it. I always been said this word has almost 3 years the mistake, and I just it's wrong. If you focus only on the fluency, I guess you may develop in bad habits with grammar and the pronunciation, or the finding the right balance will make you a more confident between the conversations and to make you do as much as you think that effective communicator in your area. So this cadence of the speech of your the talk within the balance of the accuracy and fluency will match together perfectly. The beside this that when it comes to the starting a how to improve the and balancing the both the fluency and accuracy to the ticks and trips, and how to be starting with the point is for fluency. It is where be a extemporaneous to the practice that you could do. It is a thing that meaning of speaking without a preparation, just going to dive into the directly without no preparation, just ahead before just started talking in any way. Or for fluency is thing that the practicing your speaking without without stopping. Also, even if you make mistakes, it just keep going. Just make it do that over and over again, and using a simple and the natural phrases instead of trying to be perfect or C2 or C1 grammar to that you had than for the easy words, or you could use a shadowing technique. It's very popular around people who's learning English. So repeating your who's you're watching a native speaker's sentences in the real time. So of course there is play a role at thinking English. It is avoiding your translating your native language. What is whatever it is it a word, or is a sentence, or structure, or the grammar, what is it is, and use the fillers and the connectors like and actually, etc. I mean, so it sounds more natural if you wanted to improve in your for fluency on your side. And for accuracy, I could say that this recurrent thing that happening, slow down slightly, and focus on the correct and the sentence structure. And you might find that there's so much resources on the internet for just creating a more accurate about for accuracy on your grammar. And of course, learning for your mistakes. After that, you had to review you had before in your mistakes, and keep for a notebook of a common grammar and vocabulary, and for these that you had errors, and the practice sentence rules. This is the repeats, the correct phrases, and the multiple times, the overtime every single day. If you had not even understanding, don't make it as short, just make it happen you're using this certain words that you're not being sure. And to listen and correct yourself, maybe recording your voice, maybe thinking in your mind, and just speak, even if nobody won't understand. If nobody is you when talking, you could speak with yourself. So and get the feedback from your tutor, maybe from your school, if you're living in the speaking English country, or the foreign country like as me. So it could be fine that a tutor could be good for you to get feedback about, asking for a teacher or the language partner to correct you about the making better of your accuracy. This is the paramount importance of the finding the optimal speaking pace. What do I mean by that? So the ideal pace that is neither too fast or too slow. It should match the situation, to match about you in related to your mouth, or just to make you feel more comfortable in just finding your own speed, or to just for instance in casual conversations, prioritize you could prioritize your fluency over than just accuracy. So in professional or the academic settings, you might be wanted to be focusing on the accuracy on that side. So the practical exercises that you're doing or the trying to speaking at different speeds, and the notice where you're feeling comfortable between the words, the phrases that you have, and you will gain a more adaptability about using these words in between the complex ones, complex structures, and this will demodulate your whole language structure. Ultimately, it boils down to the fact that so fluency makes you sound natural, the accuracy makes you sound smart. So balance both. Try speaking for 1 minute on a topic today, which I have told that gives you some tips and tricks about, and focus on fluency, and then say it again and with more accuracy. And recorrect yourself with the online tools that you are going to be used. And which one do you struggle with, the more fluency or accuracy? You will gonna determine with yourself. If you're struggling with the fluency, you might be or wanna be watching the more native speakers on online content, or if you are struggling with accuracy, that you might wanna be correct the grammar, your sentence structure, complex pounds, anything it could be, and it's English. There's a lot of things that are gonna be correct. Or also there's so many the versatile things that it's gonna be a mixing between the words and phrases. Don't just keep stuck with that. Yes, boys and girls, you had completed this video successfully. If you had enjoyed this video, you know what you're gonna do. Hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and the comments down below if you want to share your thoughts to seeing more about this content. Stay healthy and peace.